Oi! Answer from what I know. Alright, I'm 190 Minoke. Welcome back to the show. Today, in the day that's here now, before your fan, I'm your friend. Hang on, let me start again. Oh my god, that cracks me up. Okay, so this is my cat. I don't know why this is happening, but she loves it, and it's my arcade machine. I want it back, but she's too cute, and I've let her play on the arcade machine for many days now. Many hours. She's gone cross-eyed. I feel really... You know what? I'm going to put buttons in the control panel today, no matter what. So I'm going to grab my cat. If I can pry her away from the fish tank that I put on there. How cool is that, guys? She's really spellbound by this, and I'm okay with that. It keeps her busy. Yeah, but I'm going to feel pretty bad now because, you know what? You got to go, cat, because, you know what? We got to put the buttons in there. So I'm going to put some LED buttons in there. Okay, so I've got two sheets here. One's for the speakers, one's for the controllers. Okay, so we have two. Here's one. I'm going to sand one of them. I've sanded the corners and made it nice and smooth. This will be the controller deck. So that's where I'll be putting all the buttons in. Okay, but first we're going to do the speakers. Very easy to do. I'm just going to pop holes in where I've measured the speakers so the sound can travel through. Alright, so there we go. So we're going to get rid of this dust, and then we're going to whack those speakers in. So I've got some screws here. I'm basically just going to whack them, pop them straight in, crack into the holes here. There we go. Too easy. Alright, so let's do that again, but on the other side. So we have the left and right speakers. Very cool. I basically pulled these out of an old PC from the speakers that came with it and whacked them in. Okay. I'm only going to use 2 screws. You don't need 4. It's going to hold. Just not going to waste. Not much to waste, guys. Alright. Nice and tight. Okay, so here we are shaking the can. And we're just going to give it an undercoat and a double coat. And we'll wait for it to dry. Wait, safety first, guys. You don't want to... Because it's spray can, I'll just put it here. Safety first. So I'm just going to grab a mask real quick. Because this material... It's actually really good. It's very safe from the spray paint to protect the holes. There we go. You know, okay, let's get another one, okay? Safety first, alright? Because of the material, I'm basically just going to put it in the holes. And it's nice and safe right there. There we go. Let's continue on with our spraying. Take a deep breath and let's go. Okay, we'll let that dry. Whilst that's drying, we're basically just gonna pop some holes in that after... Wait, what is that? You know what? I turned around for 10 minutes. I came back in 10 minutes and look what I found. Literally the buttons rocked up. So here we are inside. We're just gonna pop open those buttons. Let's get some light in here. Okay. Let's have a look, see what we got. I got this from eBay. If you're looking for arcade buttons, very easy to do. Just type it in eBay. Give me buttons. That's all. Yep, they work. Nice. They look good anyway. I've got blue LEDs. I don't know if you can see that, but let's pop them out of the box first. So I have blue LED lights in the buttons and white LEDs for the white ones. But unfortunately, I'm realizing at this very moment here, I do not have the LED harness, which is basically a cord that connects all the power from a 5 or 6 volt battery powered AC or DC type thing. It's late at night for me, guys. Alright, so here's the USB connector, and you know what, it's just like VR. I like to pronounce it different. So I'm gonna call it the connector. Okay, so we got two. Okay, so we got two connectors, and we're gonna basically just whack them together. Let me show you. That's the 4-click. So that clicks in 4 different directions. And here's all the stuff. So I don't have the LED lights, unfortunately, to put. I've got the lights, but I don't have the cords. So I'm gonna order them next week. So that's next week's video, putting the LED lights in. Let's just check, make sure this all works nice. So basically, I've ordered the harness connectors, and I'll show you how to hook the LEDs up next week. But for now, I'm just going to hook this up simply. This is the first controller, the big one, and that goes in here. It's pretty much the only one that fits. It has like 4 pins, I believe, and it clicks straight in there. This one is a USB. It's a little bit smaller. You can tell where it needs to go, and it goes right there between those black things. See those black things in the middle? Okay, so the controller's on the left and the black one's on the right, which is the USB. So yeah, just take a snapshot photographic of that. And here's the positive and negative charge. The positive goes on the silver pin, which you can't see because it's on top of it. There's 2 gold pins there, the big ones in front of you. Those gold pins are for the LEDs, so I don't have that yet, so I'm not going to connect them. But the black one goes on the other silver pin. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter which one's which, even if it is positive and negative. But if it does matter to you and you want to do what I did, I put the red one basically on the silver pin that is closest to the center. I don't know if you can see that, but the silver pin right here is a little bit closer to the center than the other one. That's where I'm going to put the red one, and the black one simply on the other silver pin. Leave those 2 gold pins for next week if you're going to follow this, and we'll get the LED harness next week and we'll whack them on there too. And that needs a power supply, so that's different. This is the first pin. As you can see, that's where all these little buttons go, and along those lines where you can see all those white trays, pretty much from the first one I just showed you all the way to the end will be all the smaller buttons, so you can just connect them. And I'll go more in detail next week when I do go back in for the LEDs, but for now I'm just going to hook up the second player controller as well in the exact same way on the second USB contraption thingamabob. Okay, I'm a noob. It's my first time, so I don't know what anything's called, but I work it out. Listen for the clicks. That's how you know that it's in correctly. Nice job. Okay, so here we go. We're ready to put some holes in the control panel. So how about we do that? First, let's connect all of these, make sure they're all the same. Let's do that real quick. Alright. So yeah, thanks heaps for watching. If you're enjoying the video so far, please slap the like button and subscribe. I do appreciate it when you guys do that. And I also do a lot of VR games and arcade games and all that from now on in as well. So stick around for that. Here we are doing the holes. These are measurements specific for that Mortal Kombat 2 arcade machine that I got from the internet for the measurements, and my friend Club Record is going to be sending me a couple of pictures too for the arcade machine, so I will have to redo this. Now cutting some perspex. I was calling it perplex in the last video, I don't know why. So I cut some splex, and I put it underneath here, exactly the same size. And then I'm going to draw circles around every single one so we get the exact same measurements, and we're going to do every single one. Then we're going to pop holes in it exact same fashion. Yeah, you just want to be careful not to cut your dick off. Alright, so here we go, we've done it. Oh no, we got a few more to go. How about we do that? Let's do that. So yeah, so just safety first, just don't cut your penis off, you'll be right. Let's do it. Okay, we've done all the holes. And I'm pretty happy with that. Look at that, guys. It looks pretty snazzy, pretty spectacular. I think it's great. Okay, so let's whack them together. So I've put that on top of the wood control panel there. Now we're going to unscrew this washer thingamabob, buddy. And we're just going to swip that in there like that and turn it in. I don't know, coil it in, turn it around, bolt it in, whack it in. And underneath you're going to put the washer underneath. Make sure it's clean, wash it even, and turn it clockwise like so. And make sure it's nice and tight, and we're good to go. Let's do the rest of the buttons. And super fast forward because it looks super cool. Alright, fantastic. Alright, it's looking pretty great. Look at that, guys. I am impressed. Thanks, Seraphim. Thanks. Here we go. We're now putting the player one bowl off. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what these things are. I'm going to have to do some more research. I don't remember words very well. I know how to do things, though, but I don't know what you guys talking about. So I've got the screw mig, and I'm trying to sensitize it to my monophoner. And as you can see, my monophoner has pretty much... We've now drilled in all the holes. As you can see, there's holes being drilled. And that's it! Bingo! Bob's your uncle. Backstreet Boys and Dingo Ate My Baby. Bye, guys! I'm done. That's the video. You know what? Stick around for next week. It's going to be super exciting when I put the LED light harness is in there. I don't know. I got an image of me climbing down a mountain with LED lights. So that's it. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to hook it up to some games next week as well, and we can actually see it in action. So please stick around for the next video. And I'm Seraphim, Minogue, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow, or the next day. I don't know when. Let me get a pen. I'll pencil you guys in for next week. It's nighttime now. I'm growing quite weary, and I must rest. But it was a fun day. Just me and my cats, and some buttons. As you can see, they fit really nice. I'm super excited for this. Alright, guys. So yeah, once a week we'll be jumping into some arcade games and making some fun times. I'd also like to show you my Mortal Kombat game I made as well next week. If you want to see that, stick around. Peace out, fellas. Have a good, safe week time.